I don't want to speak for Coach Dunphy's team or him, but they just tried to do what we tried to do last weekend: go through final exams and then take a hard road trip, and that is so hard to do. That is so hard to do after final exams, and I felt like that in the first half, we really defended well, but I'm not sure they were as sharp maybe as they had been playing. And I don't want to take anything away from our kids' defensive effort, but it's really hard to do what they tried to do today. And they have an excellent team. They're in the top 15 of the RPI. They got a terrific team. I was really proud of our team's defensive effort. We changed our lineup just for that reason, to have the best defensive start we could have. And every guy on our team bought into what we did today, because we felt like that getting off to a great defensive start would be the way to win the game.
Questions?
From a scoring perspective, it seems like the main difference in this game was being able to get to the line as much as you guys did compared to Temple. How much of an emphasis was it to try to attack this team inside?
Well, one of the things that we have the luxury of is we have a lot of inside players. We only took 5 or 6 3-point shots in the first half, and we wanted to go inside. And they're a team. Their big guy fouled out, so they didn't have a lot of inside touches. And so we had the advantage tonight of that situation, and so therefore we turned that into some free throw opportunities.
Coach, more on that. Obviously, Yonte Maiden has pretty productive games on the offensive side pretty regularly, but Claxton really had a nice game tonight, and he helped you guys out rebound. I think it was 48-30. What do you think of some of those younger guys' performances, Claxton as well as Harris having a nice game as well?
I thought Jordan Harris probably played as well as anybody today. Nick Claxton obviously made some plays in the second half. We didn't rebound the ball very well. We didn't dominate the glass in the second half like we did the first, because in the first half we were terrific on the backboards. But certainly Nick had had an opportunity today to make a lot of plays, and he completed them. And so it's good to see that. And good to see Jordan put together a complete game. But a lot of guys contributed today to the victory.
Coach, only 9 turnovers today. Just what all has gone into fixing the turnover issues y'all had? I know you said you had some hard practice reps, but do you think y'all are where you want to be with that now, or do you still think there's more room for improvement?
Well, you're always going to have a couple, but I think that we've learned how to take care of the basketball. We're playing a little bit more discipline offensively. We know where to take the ball. We got more of our playbook implemented, and so we're just getting more you offensively, as you normally do throughout a season.
Mark, you guys will carry a 9-2 record into SEC play. What kind of position do you think you guys put yourselves in November and December?
Well, the thing about college basketball is that the non-conference schedule really matters. It really matters. And it matters in football too, for instance. But you don't have to play really good people in football. You just have to win. In basketball, you got to play really good people, and you have to win if you want to have a chance to accomplish something. So if you look at it, really, there's a really important part of the year is the first 6 or 7 weeks of the season, and some people can perceive that as pressure. That, man, this is, you either got to do it right now or you're out of the race. We've played well enough to keep ourselves in the race. Now are we in lane 8, 7, 6? I don't know, but we've got some quality wins, including the one today. And we've put ourselves in position to keep playing for something. And now we get a chance to hit the reset button and start league play.
You mentioned the layoff going out a certain amount of days before playing a game. You guys have 8 days off before going into Kentucky. Are you concerned about that at all, or given the one you had with UMass, do you feel like you guys are able to handle it this time?
Well, there's a difference. It's 8, not 11, and there's not final exams. It was the finest institution of higher learning in the South. They're held on those days. So it's a completely different set of circumstances. But obviously the Christmas break is always a little bit of a concern, because you have a chance to lose some sharpness.
Coach, more on Yonte. Obviously, you mentioned last game he was really setting up his teammates really well, but tonight it seemed like he kind of really took control on offense, 30 points, 12 rebounds. What are you seeing as far as his leadership, as we get closer to SEC play? What has changed there, I guess? He's just maturing. He's very patient. Yonte he's got a lot more game than he shows. He just takes what the defense gives him. Today, he was able to show,
you know, maybe a little bit more, but he's very poised. He's in great physical shape, and he knows exactly where to make his plays. And I think tonight you saw him finish a lot of them.
One part of his game is that jump hook that he's had since he got here, and he's honed it, improved it. Where did he learn that, and how important is that as part of his game?
Well, he has a jump hook over both shoulders,
Yeah.
which is a real advantage as a big player because you can't just guard one side of it. And he learned that upstairs in that practice gym with hours and hours of repetition. And he's really developed his offensive game, and he's done it. He's done it in private in the practice gym with hours and hours of work.
Another very good scoring day from your bench today. I mean, is this the deepest bench, one of the deepest benches you think you've had since you've been here?
Oh yeah, I mean, like today I didn't play Tyree Crump.
Yeah.
And he was great about it, you know. And I didn't start Juwan. He was great about it. We got a lot of guys so whatever kind of game that we really need to structure and play, we got a lot of pieces that can most often hopefully get us in a position to play that way. And our depth is an advantage for us right now. We got a lot of guys who can finish plays.
Can you say why Tyree did not play today?
It just didn't, you know, as we broke down how we wanted to play the game, he didn't fit in the plan as well. And the guy helped us win. We didn't win the last game without him. And he didn't have a cross eye about it. He cares most about winning. And the same thing with Juwan. I told him, I'm not starting you. And whatever's best, whatever we need to do to win. I love that about these kids.
This is back-to-back really nice performances, and we know the circumstances surrounding the UMass game. Do you think that was kind of a wake-up call to the players, considering what happened there? The way they responded
Well,
the last two
anytime you
games?
lose, it's a wake-up call. I put our players in a brutal position with that game.
Yeah.
But that, you know, we didn't play well, and it's our responsibility to coach and play well there, and we didn't do it. I should not have put our team in that position, in hindsight. But you know what? The loss can be a good thing if you react the right way. Unfortunately for us, in the 2 games following the loss, we responded the right way.
Last question?
Is there anything particular Claxton's doing better now than he was, 3-4 weeks ago? Was anything particular stand out?
He's making dunks. Wasn't getting them before, you know. And he got some easy looks at the basket. I mean, and he's I think he's learning what he's supposed to do offensively, so he's playing with more confidence. Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Coach.